Hello, welcome to the recap of day 1 of World Rapid. We had an interesting endgame between Magnus Carlsen and Georgian Grandmaster Merab Gagunashvili. They reached this theoretical draw, but it's always interesting to see how the weaker side will defend this. Not so rarely it happens that the weaker side cannot defend, because it's really practically tough to hold such an endgame. Even though it's a theoretical draw, it's not really forced. There's always hope for the stronger side with the extra bishop to somehow try to trick the other side. And here Magnus tried with bishop d6 to get his king to c6. Now Gagunashvili played rook h1. After which king c6, and now in case of rook c1, which was played, to play bishop c5, and now there is a threat of rook a2 checkmate. He tried like this, and after rook b4, with a minute on the clock, above a minute on the clock, Gagunashvili makes a really strange decision. He plays king a3 here, getting into a discovered attack, discovered check, and after rook b1, he just resigns. It was really strange to see this on the board, because I don't know, it seems like he got tired from defending the whole time. Before this endgame occurred, he had Magnus had rook and bishop, Gagunashvili had rook and knight with a pawn on each side. And slowly Magnus improved his position, he won a pawn, and then he forced black to give up the knight. This position was reached. If he played king a5, for example, that would be just a draw, because after, let's say, rook b3, then he goes rook c4, because in case of eventual check on a3, he would have rook a4. And if rook b7, then just go king a4, trying to escape towards b3. And after king d5, just rook c2, and white's king is cut off nicely, and it will still go on. I cannot really make any decisive analysis here. It can go on for a while, but now in case of rook b4, you can play a move like this, because after rook c4, there is king b3 or king b2, and black is out of the danger, and he can continue defending this position.